Hey, Nick. You're late again, man. What am I gonna do with you?
Hey, I'm sorry, but 57th Street's a mess. They're putting in some kind of pipeline.
Tell me something new, will you?
Okay. Would you believe some old lady socked the cab driver right in his mouth?
Why not? Boys?
Yeah, he nearly knocked her over while she had the light. He pushed his cart right over. It got stuck underneath the bumper. So he gets out of his car, and he starts to scream.
Yeah.
And I swear to God, she hauls off, hits him with a right, and nearly lifts him right out of his shoes.
Sounds like my mother-in-law.
I didn't know you were married.
29 years Saturday.
Huh.
Why do you ask?
No reason.
All right.
Huh. Well, see you next time.
You bet. Be on time.
Hey, give me a break.
That's right. 20 bottles of bourbon, 20 bottles of scotch, 20 bottles of vodka. Oh. Good morning.
Morning. Didn't mean to startle you.
Well, that's all right. I should have locked the door anyway. It was open for deliveries.
Oh, you're not open for business yet?
No, ma'am. This is a supper club. But there's a real nice deli around the corner if you're interested.
That's okay, I'm not hungry. The coffee looks good.
Well, that's just for me. But I guess I can share it with you.
Thank you.
You know, forgive me for saying so, but you have that out-of-town look.
Oh, very perceptive of you, Rudolpho.
You know my name?
Yes, I also know the name of the club and who owns it, Duke Lavery.
You know an awful lot for an out-of-towner.
I'm being very rude. My name is Mrs. Lavery. I'm Duke's wife.
Oh, of course, Mrs. Lavery. I'm so pleased to meet you. Is Duke with you?
No, he's not. I came into town on my own to do a little shopping. I was in the neighborhood, thought I'd pop in.
Well, I'm so glad you did. Would you like to sit down?
Yes. Thank you.
You know, Duke is always talking about you.
Oh,
And now I'll be able to put your pretty face to all of his pretty words.
what's he been saying?
Oh, me and my big mouth. Believe me, it was all good. Your husband loves you very much. You can bank on that.
Does he?
Yes, he does. Look, I can get you a sandwich if you're hungry.
No, really, I'm not hungry. Call me Anna.
Well, thank you, but if it's all right with you, I'll just keep it Mrs. Lavery.
As you wish. You weren't here when the club opened, were you?
No, Duke hadn't hired me yet.
Duke hired you?
Yes, ma'am. You seem surprised.
Oh, I thought his partner had hired you.
Yeah, well, I guess you could say it was by mutual agreement.
Was the redecorating by mutual agreement?
That I wouldn't know about.
It certainly is a lot chicer than when it was Greenwood.
Yeah, well, I guess everybody has their own taste.
My friends used to come here to eat a lot, and we kind of liked the formal atmosphere that the Jeromes gave it.
A lot of class.
Yeah, a lot of class. Right. I guess this is the best of both worlds. You've sort of got a modern facade for an old family. I know Duke's delighted with the arrangement.
Well, I can assure you, Mrs. Lavery, that, too, is mutual.
Good. Now, just how do we keep peace with the Carters? And how do we keep them in New Jersey?
Well, I don't know. I guess we could start by closing the bridges. That might keep them out for the moment, anyway.
For the moment.
Well, thought I heard voices. Who's your friend, Rodolphe? Mrs. Lavery. Anna. How nice to see you again. Well, I think that maybe we should postpone the marriage just a little bit.
I thought you said you wanted to be a June bride.
I do want to be a June bride. I do. Everything is just so complicated right now. I'm not ready for it. I don't know when Cheryl will be back. She could go into kidney failure anytime. She needs to go on dialysis. She may even need a transplant. And then we get off on this honeymoon, just to be us. I mean, she may leave me.
You mean she might need your kidney, right?
Oh, I do owe her that.
You know, I love you even more for the way you feel. But believe me, no matter where we are on our honeymoon, we're only hours away from Port Charles.
Well, not from where I want you to take me.
Ooh. Well, where's that?
You're going to have to marry me to find out.
Well, I'm going to marry you, all right. That one is etched in stone.
Then you don't mind if we wait just a little bit until I make sure that Cheryl's going to be okay?
Of course not.
Okay.
Waited this long, a couple more weeks won't kill us.
Ooh, but it could hurt.
Ooh, yeah.
I just want to make sure she's okay. She's a healthy maid of honor.
Yeah, and with Robert being my best man, those two will be doomed to connubial bliss right after us. I love you too, Mrs. Donnelly. To be.
As they say somewhere, I got a business to run. Do you want me to wait for you? What?
No, honey. Why don't you run along? I'll see you tonight, all right?
Mwah. Bye.
Bye-bye. Donnelly.
Sean, it's Felicia.
Yeah, I was just on my way down to the office. What's up?
I'm sorry to bother you right now, but I thought maybe you heard something from Canada about Frisco.
No, Princess, I'm sorry, not yet.
Before I forget, when I was being interrogated right after the routine with the ice, I was all worked up. But then I thought I heard a woman's voice in that group.
That's interesting.
Do you remember it was a woman who called me that same day and warned us to keep quiet about everything?
Yeah, I remember. Princess, do me a favor. Hold on the fort for a while, huh? I'll be in touch.
Okay.
All right. Blanc. Start finding out some answers. There's only one place I'm able to do that.
Hi.
Hi.
You busy? I'm not interrupting
No,
anything.
I'm glad you're here. I was just thinking about you. Would you like some coffee?
No, thanks. You were just thinking about me?
I was.
It seems very quiet in here. Empty, kind of.
It is. Anna's not going to be in today, and Sean just told me to hold down the fort.
So you're all alone.
All alone and lonely.
Sounds like a song.
Yeah, it does.
When you get General Hospital will continue in a moment.
Why don't you sit down?
Thanks. Actually, I was kind of hoping maybe we could go to lunch or something like
Oh,
that.
I did have breakfast.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it is kind of early. I woke up so early this morning. I had breakfast hours ago. I like to walk down by the riverfront and watch the mist rising off the Port Charles River.
Oh, speaking of the riverfront, I heard a longshoreman tried your patience a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, you mean with Melissa? Yeah, I guess you could say that.
Did you throw him in the drink?
No. Actually, I threw him into some boxes that were piled up there.
Now you're Melissa's big hero, probably.
Oh, boy, I hope not.
You're a strange mixture.
I am?
Yeah. Everybody that I've talked to about you, your mother and a few other people, say that when you were younger, you were very different. Even Lucy. But now, you're very gentle, and I don't know,
You don't understand?
Right, I don't understand. What changed you?
It was like a blinding flash of light. And then I woke up. Like waking up out of a dream. And I thought, my God, Colton, you're still alive. And I was so happy just to be alive.
In the Marines?
Yeah, I was in the Marines.
I guess I really missed you.
I missed you, too.
Let's get out of here.
What, no crimes to solve today?
Nothing to contemplate.
Commissioner, I think you ought to know that I could probably get very serious about you.
Really? So, now, what would I have to do?
Use your imagination.
Oh, I hate it when you make me do that.
Will you be serious?
You told me to use my imagination?
I was trying to nudge you in a certain direction.
Nudge your way.
I feel really awkward about this. I am preoccupied by my physical condition. I don't want to get heavy. I just want everything to be perfect for you.
Hey, am I complaining?
No. I just think that it could get worse before it gets better. And I don't know if you want to be around for that.
Oh, you don't, huh? I think you should let me make that decision.
Wait. I didn't say stop. Where are we going?
General Hospital. I'm going to go and talk to Alan about working on my physical condition.